Well, hello YouTube. This is Caruso, and it's been pretty cool that all of a sudden I got all these subscribers. So super thank you to Quicksand for plugging the channel. So I'm super grateful for that, and I'm extremely grateful for anybody that's wanting to join in and kind of watch as I chronicle this journey starting from Springer heading to Katahdin. It is the first week of February. It is brutal cold out. I just got back from mountain crossings. I dropped off a resupply box. The kind of goal is to start probably Thursday, latest Friday. We're kind of trying to shoot the gap between a weather window, and it's brutal cold right now. It's super windy. Like I said, I was just at Neal Gap, and it is frigid. So kind of getting the last minute things kind of settled, getting the resupply boxes built, trying to make life just easier logistically kind of going forward. A little bit about myself, since most of you don't know who I am. I retired from the Air Force with 29 years, 9 months, and 11 days worth of service in 2019. I then rode the Great Divide mountain bike route with Warriors Expedition. Huge thank you to Warrior Expeditions for that opportunity. And moved from the DC area down to Warner Robins, Georgia. Decided last year, because I was on at for the 2020 hiking season. I started this time last year. I was kind of hiking through this area, and I looked at Night Train, my hiking buddy, and of course Jeep was there, GregP. I said, hey, I really like to live up here. Fast forward, 8 months, and next thing I know, we're sold a house in Warner Robins, and we moved up to the mountains of North Georgia. So we live in really close to the Appalachian Trail, and just absolutely love the area. I have an incredible wife that's incredibly understanding all my little adventure whims, and I have 5 beautiful daughters. I have a granddaughter, and we have a grandbaby on the way. Kind of looking forward, why the Appalachian Trail? Why do I want to do this? Why go out there and freeze my butt off and, hike up and down mountains? Well, I spent a long time in the service, spent a long time traveling. I was a flight engineer, flight crew member. So the majority of my time I didn't have control over. It was basically dictated by kind of things going on in the world. So we would put on alert and launched, and I spent a lot of time deployed. And I've always had a sense of adventure. I've traveled the world. I've done all kinds of great things, but I did it on Uncle Sam's time with Uncle Sam's money. And I really wanted to do something a little bit extended. Warrior Expeditions kind of really kicked that in. When they talk about like finding yourself and doing, and stress relief and stuff like that, it's the extended journeys. And so I was like, well, I've always wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail. I've dabbled at the Appalachian Trail. I did a trail running camp, in Dahlonega, and was on the trail. I've done hiking. We've hiked in the Smokies. We've done all kinds of great things like that. And I was like, well, why not try to piece together a through hike and do that? It's almost a once in a lifetime deal. And I was like, well, what the heck? I put all the chips in. Started, like I said, I started this same week in 2020. It was great. I had a great group of folks. Lassiter, Indy, Night Train, of course Jeep, and then myself. We were doing extremely well, and then the COVID thing kind of hit, and and I came off a week before they did. I was super concerned about my family, and my wife came and picked me up at a Boots Off hostel in Hampton, and I went home. Kind of let it sit for a while, kind of read the tea leaves. I jumped back on for a couple weeks, or actually about a week and a half with Night Train again. It just wasn't feeling it. So then I came back home, and then I flipped up to Harper's Ferry, which with a great guy, Sherpa Mike, man. Love that guy. He's freaking awesome. We hiked, I hiked almost just south of Connecticut. And, I just struggled. I struggled mentally. It was just tough to kind of getting on and getting off, kind of thing. And I felt like I just needed to be home. So I got a flight and went home, and they got home, and then immediately, started kind of thinking about see, hey, maybe I can put together a hike in 2021. So I got a whole night train, and together we kind of talked about it. And next thing you know, here we are. So that's kind of what I got going on. It's pretty incredible. So this channel really is, it was kind of a last minute thing. I'm on Instagram. I like Instagram a lot better than Facebook because it's less of the politics and more of just, sharing people's lives and stuff like that. And I really wanted to just kind of chronicle this journey so we have it, so it's saved. And if you look at GregP on the AT, I was with him last year, and he did 2020, and then he was on in 19 as well. And it was just cool. It was just really, really, really neat to kind of watch and just kind of be a part of it. Like, hey, check it out. There's me, hey, I remember that day and stuff like that. So that's really kind of the focus of what I'm trying to do. What I am not is, I'm not a COVID denier. I'm not an anti-vax guy. This is not a political channel. I'm not going to get in debates on what I think about the ATC. I'm just not gonna. This is a hiker channel. To me, hikers hike. I will take every single precaution that I can to keep things safe going north. It will be no different than what I would do, in a normal year with the norovirus or any other viruses out there. So I think we've all learned a lot in the last year. And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to hike. And I'm going to hike as much as I can. I'm going to hike as far as I can. My goal is to get to Katan. My goal is to finish this through hike. But sometimes things happen, and it just is what it is. So I'm not going to debate politics. I'm just not going to do it. I'm a conservative kind of guy. I'm also a huge diversity guy. I think that the trail's for everybody, and it doesn't matter who you are. In the end, it will kick every single person's butt, regardless. So I look forward to meeting the folks out on the trail. I look forward to chatting with everybody. I look forward to suffering with everybody. And it's just it truly is an honor to get out there and do this. But thanks a lot. Like, subscribe, tell your friends if they want to be involved and kind of follow along. I would be remiss if I didn't, give at least one more shout out. Super thank you to Quicksand. What a great, genuine guy. I followed him all last year. I passed him on the trail. When he was doing his alligator roll, flip-flop kind of northbound, southbound hike. So I passed him in Virginia. We kind of crossed paths. And, I kind of chatted off and on. And he's an aspiring guy. I mean, he's on his third through hike. And, he's answered all my dumb questions. But, yeah, it's all good. So I appreciate it. And thank you. And I'll see you guys out there.